showing up and being here supporting this channel as we look into the supernatural in a way, you know. We appreciate you holding space, being loving. There's a couple things. I just got home after hours and hours on the road, so bear with me. When my coffee's done, I'm going to go get it. And what else? Okay, well, let's just get started. All right. Most High, thank you so much for your presence. Help us to receive what you want us to see so that we can perfect our faith, perfect our walk, perfect our character. But also remind us that we're not alone. Remind people that they're not alone. Show them you. Show them you in the most unique way, because each person will know. They'll know the presence of love. They'll know the presence. We just ask that they do know the presence of love and that people come and help them when they need help. Open the doors, give them peace and direction. And we just thank you that you have given us grace so that we can experience magic in your way, the way God does it, not the world, God. All right, so thank you. The light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us where we are. God is. That is a Reiki prayer protection. It's not personal unless you want it to be. All right. Welcome. So we have the scripture is, the angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them. Psalms 34:7. Yeah. I need to go get my other phone so I can keep it. Hang on. Let me go get it. So I can keep an eye on what y'all are saying. Give me a minute. I must have had it plugged in the bedroom. My sweet little baby. You better be a good girl. Hold on, guys. Let me plug this cord in. I went driving today and left one of my phones home and then had no clue whether it was alive or not. Probably not. Okay, give me just a second to get my coffee and I'll come back. All right, good. Yeah, I can't believe it. I made it. I made it. How's everybody? Welcome back if you're coming back, and welcome in if it's your first time. Us psychic girls, we like looking into things and finding out what it means. We're going to look at the energy of the 2nd until the 7th for each sign real quick, Aries to Pisces, and just see just what intuitively shows up. If it relates to you, very much hit that like button and show me that it's hit down where you're at. And if it doesn't, that's okay. If it doesn't relate, don't hate. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Hold on a minute here. See if I can catch up with y'all. And see who's in my house tonight. 5 o'clock on Sunday. About this time when I was growing up as a kid, our house would be bustling with kids and cousins and TV on and things like that. Things have changed a lot. Okay, it's taking a long time there. Come on. Mercury retro is something else. There we are. We're looking for love and money energy, and we're going to find it somehow. Okay, bear with me a minute. Hey, Dalaboo. Hello. Here we go. Let's start right this minute. So right this minute, we're taking our attention into the Aries collective for this next week in March 2nd to the 7th, which could be a challenge. But then again, it's like your 12th house. So there might be some kind of emotional stuff that needs to be dealt with, Aries, this week because of the whoosh of the emotional energy that's hitting you. But you're blessed to have a lot of positive signs in your chart. The main thing is 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Are you ending a relationship with somebody? Just a second. My eyes itching. I've already worked a full 8 hours today, so if I'm tired, and I still got that thing tonight. So, who is this? Hello, Mom. I can't read that, but I can't see who it is. Oh, hi. Only if you throw me up a super chat, I will. Okay, Seven of Pentacles references the fact that you probably don't have anything to offer anybody right at this moment. You know, they could come running to you and go, yeah, but we built this, but we built that, but we have this, but we have that. And you're like, no, we don't. We don't. It's not a stable relationship. You're not feeling stable with somebody this next week. What is your challenge? What is your challenge? I do the 5-card reading because I think it covers most everything. What is the challenge other than the fact that you're holding back money or your energy, or you're just not building with this person anymore? What's your challenge? Aries, the World card. You can't seem to get rid of them though. You can't get rid of them though. This is something that's not ended yet. But your challenge, your breakthrough is great though. Your breakthrough is spiritual, mental. You make a decision to leave whatever doesn't work for you mentally behind, and you move forward quietly, minding your business. You're like, oh, well, can't fix that. I might as well, roll through the week. I'll go back and explain them. So what's your advice? Your advice, Aries, is, wow. You know what? I'm going to tell you that I just picked up on an Aries, witch, or warlock. You think you're smart, don't you? You're not. Everything's bouncing around. Don't you see that everything's folding in on you? God is finally fulfilling his intervention. Do you not see that? Everywhere on the planet, everything's being exposed. It's being, so no, there's not, even us reading these cards and we can go, you're a warlock or a witch. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? Trying to keep somebody from having their blessing? And then still be in their energy and then just kind of hide away. You could be doing that and that's wrong. I'm just going to call it the way I see it, guys. I'm sorry. It's not everybody's reading. But yeah. Hi, Jennifer. So we're on Aries still. What is the advice for Aries? The Moon card. Concentrate on what needs to be changed in your life during this Pisces season. That's Pisces, the moon, and contemplate. You know what's happening? I think you're just putting down tons and tons of burdens. I think it's burdened you, and you're like, I cannot do this. I got to go hide. I got to get away. I got to get away from somebody. 10 of Cups. And move towards what I really want this week. 10 of Cups is joy. That's family. What's a 10 of Wands? 10 of Wands is somebody in your life that's very irresponsible, very selfish, maybe greedy, maybe holding back. This could be someone holding back, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody's mom, mother, or something. She's like holding back, and that's burdening you. Somebody's mother is not in the upright. And then we have you like, oh, F this. I'm so unhappy here. I got to go. You're thinking about it. I'm not telling you you will. You're thinking about it because you're absolutely sick of all this battling, mental battling, challenging. What in the hell is that, right? What is that? It's like you can't, 3 of Pentacles is in reverse. You can't build with this person. So somebody feels out in the cold this week, and I know not who it is, you or them. Could be you, or them, because you're making a new start. This is a full Aries, and this is where you just say, you know what, forget it. You can keep the house, you can keep the kid, you keep the car, you can keep whatever. I'm out, and you just drop a whole bunch of burdens, and you quietly go towards what makes you happy this week. Whatever is the best thing for you to take, whatever you can from whatever this is. You'll be making something new this week and establishing it. Why? Because it's your North Node. is your wheel of fortune. Your wheel of fortune is tied into this, to peace of mind and letting shit go and not competing with people, because you can't compete where you can't compare it. And Aries is not like you, all right? Aries is not like you. You don't pop in on an Aries and get them started on something and then back out like they never existed. You're going to find out they did, or they're out. They're going to just leave quietly. Quiet state of being. The mind is made up that I don't need all this and I'm going towards love. I'm not going to even tell them this is the moon. It's in quiet. It's in quiet. I'm moving toward, I'm feeling something beautiful and new this week. And I may not be telling everybody, but it is my destiny. It's something I'm supposed to be doing. Look at that. Because people have something to give you. If it's wages, if it's work, there you are. You have to be in the Queen of Sword energy and protect everything you got, because she's serious. This woman is serious. This energy that you encompass is one that completely sets the boundaries, completely lays it out, and sees everything and has all the facts. And if you come at her without with supposed knowledge, and she knows, she's going to tell you. She's going to tell you you're a liar, or this is not true, because this is what she stands for, the truth. Upright. So she says, you know what, the smart thing to do is just not tell them anything and go. Get the F out. Have some peace and quiet. What's your destiny card? Power. Your destiny is to regain your power this week, because you are Aries. You do have power coming. And let me see. I don't have any romance decks out. I think I should get one. Shouldn't I, guys? Let's get a love deck out. Which one are you? Fairies? Love cards. All right. All right, let me have a love card for you guys. All right, here we go. Give me a love message. God is copacetic with this message for Aries. Lord, thank you so much. Show me power. Power, power, Lord. Oh, cinnamon. Where you gonna run to? Cinnamon. Where you gonna run to? Past life relationship. No wonder it's crazy. They could have been holding back on you, and you had to say, okay, never mind. We're going to change this forever. That could be what you guys are doing. And you're now moving into a different situation. Okay, bye. No, I'm in the real soulmate. You were going towards that 10 of Cups. You have the power to do so. All right. So this week is going to be a mixed bag for some of you, a mixed bag of quietly moving forward and regaining your power. Some of you are still connected to someone who's a loser, like a mother-in-law or somebody. They're kind of a loser. They're very aggressive. There's something wrong with them. And you're like, I can't tolerate another minute of this. I'm done. I have to go because I can't. You're driving me crazy. 10 of Wands is a lot of heavy weight, you know. And you got the power to knock it off. Knock it off, my Aries. Hey, Joshua. My Jennifer is in the house. Okay. Jennifer, I heard, I can't get no satisfaction. But I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. All right, moving on. My gorgeous friends, we are talking to Taurus. Taurian, tap me in, spirit. Tap me into the earth angels. Show me. Show me the earth angels. I heard, I don't know why, I'm clairaudience, so songs come to my head when I'm talking or reading. And I heard, she's so heavy. And I was tearing that apart, and I'm like, she's so heavy. He didn't mean weight. He was talking about somebody who's, you know, in the hippie days, they would say, man, that's heavy. That's heavy. Could be a Scorpio. Somebody laid on some knowledge. What do you have, Taurus? 6 of Pentacles. Good move. Good start for you next week. You could start off the week feeling good and balanced, and there's just enough for everyone. Tell me what your challenge will be, please. Thank you. That would be an Empress. a baby mama, a wife, a mother, someone you know that's carrying a child or has a business and a project. More than likely it's a feminine who's pregnant or has a child or, somebody's wife or mother. So she's a challenge. Ten of Swords in reverse. Wow. From the past. If Ten of Swords, wait a minute. Ten of Swords. Why? Eight of Swords. Somehow you did not see yourself as Empress energy. You probably didn't, Taurus. You didn't see yourself as Empress energy. Maybe you just automatically were. Something happened that you had to get over the worst hell. I mean, the worst of the worst. You absolutely did. You came back from hell. And there could be some form of like not seeing something or somebody trying to hide something from you so you never saw it. Eight of Swords. You don't see it. Tell me what that is, please. The Hermit. Throwing rocks and hiding hands? Wow. So listen, that's somebody who could have spent time in jail as well, could have been in jail. It could even be a mother who's put in jail, or a wife, or a woman, for all that matter. I can't tell you for sure, Taurus. I can't tell you, but it's, and it could also be a Virgo baby mama, right? That kind of thing for some of you Taurus. I don't know. I mean, we are talking to thousands and thousands of people. It could apply to anybody. So Taurus, the main energies that you might be dealing with from the second to the third. What is your breakthrough? You start off really good. I'm giving to somebody, but I don't know if I should. What's your breakthrough? Your breakthrough is you stop giving to that person and you get a chance to move away from them. The Knight of Wands is in reverse, and you stop giving to somebody and you stop looking back and you let it go. Now that's why you're getting reciprocity. Yep, see, you're in your High Priestess this week, and this is powerful because this is accountability for spiritual knowledge, insight, and disciplining the flesh, right? And putting it under the microscope of spirituality and principle. All right, now, good. Keep some things to yourself, while you're working them out. It's all right. You have to trust yourself. Now, what is your advice this week, Tauriana? Let me see. Whoa, no, that's not it. Taurus, what's your advice? King of Wands. Up and at 'em. What you building? Who are you seeing? What are you doing? What projects are you on? What are you mastering? This is passion, fire. This is someone who goes and gets something done, and they are the king energy. So this is experience. This man has. This energy has passion. Now, why do you have passion? Go and get it. Go and get it. Energy. What is it? Seven of Pentacles. Making money. Watching your money. You could be into trading as well. You could be in doing crypto or trading. There's somebody here that's got a lot of money going in and out, flushing in and out of their bank. What about the baby mama? You couldn't get justice with this baby mama. You could also have a Libra here. I don't know what that is. So I think your challenge is somebody that they couldn't see the forest for the trees. And they're in Hermit. And they don't feel like everything's turned out fair for them. Because they were forced to start over with nothing. Somebody kicked out a female, probably a past life partner. Interesting. Forced to start over with almost nothing. That sounds almost cruel. All right, Taurus. So what do we see for the whole week, the end of the week? What does this show us? The Hangman. So what might happen, you might be dealing with the Pisces too. What might happen this week is you're going to have to trust yourself a lot. And you're going to have to not give to somebody who is actually not suited to you at all. It's like they throw, I don't know, but this Empress is a problem. It could be that she lied about something, I don't know. Let me see. Tell me what she did, because she's totally in the reverse. She was forced to start over again, like from square one. Maybe she did something. Oh, okay. You have this female that you can't get rid of, but you quietly live your life and try to avoid them. Yeah, judgment has been called on this situation. Now, judgment's usually revival. It could be called in your favor, right? Judgment. Yeah, because you're sitting here, Emperor. So basically, I think you were dealing with what you thought was a twin flame union or a soulmate, and they probably are, but you know, some of them soulmates are karmic soulmates. They are lessons about your character. Now, you're going to be in Hangman at the end of the week. That means you're waiting for something to happen, and you have to look at things from a different perspective, because it has to do with your North Node, following your destiny and getting into your good luck. All right, so let's see a romance card for you guys. For Taurus. I enjoy doing these. Thank you, everybody who comes in and hits that like button for me. Appreciate it. Ooh, I told you what I say. Y'all, maybe it is that Aries. That could be a case. That could be. It could be. Because I've often, like, Spirit has often challenged you guys with the attraction of the Taurus energy. I don't know what that is. Maybe you're so much fire, you have to have earth to keep you grounded. What is a sacred destiny for my Taurus? What do you have, Spirit? Thank you. Taurus. What you got? Whoops. Show me, Taurus. Diligence. Sticking to your guns. Making sure that you don't miss a beat. Stick it to it. King of Wands energy, Emperor energy, diligence. Be diligent. Rise above. Keep working on your work, your money. Judgment is be called. Stay in your High Priestess and try to see things from other people's point of view. That's your message this week. All right? I don't know who this baby mama is. She's something. If she had that 10 of Swords in reverse, she's been through it. She's got a lot of experience. All right, lovelies, let's take a look at Gemini. Hello, Gems. Hello, hello, hello. Whenever you come in, I believe you're called to be here, and I appreciate you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Okay, honeys, let's go. Tell me Gemini's energy this week, please, Spirit guides. Show me Gemini. Oh, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Loss of a longtime friend, loss of a project, putting something down, not working on it again, what? And moving away quietly without saying anything about it or making a big deal. Okay, so that didn't work. I'm going to move on to the next thing. Tell me the challenge. An Empress in reverse. Somebody who should be creating with you, somebody who should be upright, somebody who should be responsible, somebody who should be answering for what they're doing, and they're not. And you may be leaving an Empress and that you've been with a long time, somebody. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. They keep you poor. Somebody keeps you poor. They kicked you out or you kick them out. Interesting. I mean, this is just what's showing up. What is the breakthrough for my Geminis this week? Breakthrough for Gems. King of Pentacles. Now you may actually, you know, sometimes you give up something for something better, but you don't really, sometimes things are so bad that you have to give up even when you, and have faith that something better is coming. King of Pentacles is husband energy, devoted energy, wealthy energy, supportive energy, grounded and stable and long-term income. Hello, lovers. How you doing, Gemini? There you go. Long-term income. What is your advice this week, please? Wow. 6 of Wands. Rise and shine. You earned something. You're getting victory. People are noticing you this week. Somebody may give you a raise. So it's just, I don't know. But this is really favored energy. It's positive and it's risen above all the conflict. It's like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. All right. So tell me, what could possibly be the outcome for this week? Show me. Avoiding the nine of wands. So it could be that this person here that is always depressed, always worried, always. So you're going to be avoiding them, or even you're avoiding them and focusing your attention on someone that is higher vibrational, more receptive, has a good heart, knows that love will save the day, true love. And the thing I see is that this is your breakthrough and this is your outcome. I think this is what you should look for, is a solid water sign and a solid earth sign to help you get through the week, my Geminis. All right. So 5 of Pentacles is that somebody was put in hand at. Okay. King of Cups is temperance. This is where you know to keep yourself in check and you don't respond emotionally to something. You hold it together and don't. All right, what is your love message for Gemini? Hi, guys. Love you. I don't know if you can see all the cards, though. You see me. All right, here we go. I'm exhausted, you guys. I'm not going to do personals tonight unless you throw me a super chat. I got to lay down and take a nap. I've been working all day. I'm tired. You can hear it in my voice. Gemini, 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 what do you got? Romantic feelings. Ooh, la, la. And then transformation. So you're going through a transformation this week. Things are shifting and changing. And you know what the key thing is? To put down fear and worry because it doesn't belong to you. You're just shifting through something. And romance will bring you into a positive energy. Devoted, loving, and happy. All right, that's what I got for my gems this week. And thank you so much, everybody, for hitting that like button for me. All right, get me back in here. All right, Cancer. Hello, lovelies. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Hello. Tapping into my water sign. Let's go. What's this week look like for you, Cancer? I'm being real brief. I'm not going to go deep like that. You know. I'm just going to be real brief, and I love you so much. I thank you for helping the channel to grow. Cancer, show me Cancer's energy this week. Oh, my head. Strength here. You're holding it together. You've overcome something. You've mastered something. Maybe you'll go through a course or something. What is that? Because, hi, honey. Hello, healers. Cancer, you could be in the public eye. You bring hope to people. You bring hope. You were sent here to bring hope. You've learned to overcome. This is like somebody who learned how to tame the flesh by fasting for a week at a time or so, and really doing it. And knowing that spiritual feeling of, lightness and cleansing in your soul. Cancer. The breakthrough, though, is the 4 of Pentacles, which means that apparently it's a time for you to chillax and not invest in so much, not spend so much money this week. Be very careful because we don't want you to be missing out on what you deserve, right? Because you're the star. Yeah, so your advice is to kind of pull back, study, learn, do something and save your money, pull back. Reserve your energy somehow, Cancer. Tell me why. Yeah. Because the King of Wands is also here. And the King of Wands is the energy of success. Like he's going to succeed no matter what. And he pulls that wand out and he says, you know what? I got a lot of projects to do. I'm going to take authority over all the stuff that's not right in my life. And I'm going to fix it. In the meantime, I'm going to hold back, save money, pull back. I'm still the star. That doesn't change. Cancer, it doesn't change the fact that you are the star and you're strong. You have made 3 major arcanas: Strength, the Star, and the Hermit. And your advice is to hold back your breakthroughs, so back. Because it's knowledge. Knowledge is power. Sometimes knowledge is the gift, right? Tell me about the 4 of Pentacles. You're holding back from somebody who doesn't have any patience or doesn't want to discipline themselves, whereas you have disciplined yourself. You're holding back. It could be a Sagittarius. Yeah. 4 of Cups on top of it. Oh, no love. No love. You might be pulling back. I hear a masculine Sagittarius. Or even, here she is, an unloving woman. Some of you are experiencing that. Somebody who runs a business, but they're not a very nice person. And here you are. Here you are in your own reading. This is the Moon card. And it's something you can't see. What is that? What can't you see this week? The 2nd to the 7th for Cancer. Oh, hello, having hope, waiting for something good to show up. 3 of Wands is somebody who's like progressed into another place. Their faith is different. Your faith is different, and there's hope. And of course, you know, being the star, she carries hope. That's why she is. So your advice this week is to protect your energy, protect your family, protect your valuables, protect what's yours. Fight for what's yours this week. Yeah, fight for what is yours this week. Okay, what is the love message for Cancer? I love you guys. Hi. Hey, Smile. What a cool name. I'm having a hard time, darling. I could sleep for a week. I went out driving today for 6 hours straight. It's not a good idea, but I'm behind on my bills and I got to catch up. And, you know, I am offering a Reiki training course. I was looking at the 20th and 21st of March, if anybody's interested in that. Chemistry. Oh, Cancer. So you have chemistry with someone. Let's see. Oh, true love. Oh, who is that? Who is that? Gemini. It's probably a Gemini. Yeah, somebody's making an offer possibly this week. It may be about money too. Oh, somebody's definitely going to tell that king to get started on this relationship or this project. Oh yeah, somebody's going to tell you, if you're in the king energy, someone's going to tell you how they feel. Let's see what the energies are from the sacred destiny for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, North Node, whatever you want. Stand still. Be still for a minute. You're always on the move. You have to stand still and see your prayers be answered. All right? That is my Cancers. I am moving on to my gorgeous Leos. So hold on. Gorgeous Leo. Where's my coffee? Hi, Leos. Welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for helping this channel grow and being with me and being part of my community. Love you. Here we go. Leo, what does your week look like, darlings? March 2nd to the 7th, first week of March. Show up and show out. My gorgeous Leos. Ready? Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Leo, how are you doing this week? Okay. 4 of Pentacles. You could be holding back your energy from someone this week, or saving money, holding back. Your challenge is a 9 of Pentacles. This is somebody who's not single. They do have, but they're not single. And you're dealing with somebody that's not single. Somebody could be flirting with you or trying to draw you out of, draw you out into their energy because, well, you are Leo. And we can't be missed. Leos cannot be missed. They've got a flair about them, So you're 4 of Pentacles against this person who's not single. Because they're just going to hurt you. 3 of Swords. This is somebody you have to let go of, and you're holding back. Now, they could be playing games with you and playing like, I'm so sore, I'm so sad, and you're like, fuck off, you're married, right? That kind of energy. Knight of Wands. Coming in at you like a player, at Leo, you got to be kidding. Are you nuts? Are you nuts going at Leo like that? Oh no, they're not going to take you. Leo's got pride in themselves and respect. They're like, boy, you got to go another direction, you know. And none of this, I'm going to drag you out, you're my baby for 5 years and then never get divorced. That's absolutely ridiculous. You're like living a fallacy with somebody. But Leo doesn't want to do that. Tell me why you're in the Four of Pentacles. Because you're not telling them, and you're going to pull back and just quietly do your thing and pull away. It's incredible. All right, tell me, what is your breakthrough this week, Leo? What is your breakthrough? Oh, 10 of Wands. You're still carrying a lot of burden though over this. Something's cost you a little bit of a burden, and you really want to put that down. Yeah, and get justice. You know, somebody could be bringing justice into you this week. Court case could be getting settled. Money could be getting settled. Something happens. You're just feeling a whole lot better about it because you don't want to be playing with somebody who's not single. You can't actually build with them. And you're Leo. You got no time for that crap. We got to build. We're builders. 6 of Swords is where you move away quietly without telling them. Yeah. Your advice is to bring a tower down on that one and let it go. In order to get justice, somebody, if they're not single, that's just, a tower is going to happen. It's going to happen. 3 of Cups in reverse. A little bit of cheating, a little bit of side piece stuff going on here. Nice. No. So there's side piece stuff on here for my Leos. In general, it could just be that people are flirting like mad and you're like pushing them away or whatever. But the tower is a great big event and it's very powerful. And it's like you pull the rug out of somebody, but they should never have laid that rug down in front of you. Tell me why you have the 10 of Wands. Tell me the 10 of Wands for Leo. Hey, 9 of Wands. Absolutely exhausted. How many years you have to go through something with somebody. Yeah, looky there. I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz, because I'm not happy here. Because you're not going to play with me or a third party too, because I am Leo and I see you. Leo ain't playing this week. If you're playing with a Leo and they're a fabulous Leo and you got a side piece or you need to stop, because Leo is a much more valuable energy. We need them. They carry the sun. How dare you blot out the sun because you don't want to tell the truth. Queen of Pentacles. You could be yeah, you're moving towards the Queen of Pentacles this week. Yeah, this is what you're doing. Holding back quietly, leaving crap behind, heading towards wealth or business or someone that is stable in your life. That's what I have for that. Let's see a love message for my Leos. Oh, I'd say that you have a new horizon. You have new love on your horizon. Yeah. And then there's that, let the chips fall, let the tower fall, let the tower fall. Because it's not built on a solid foundation. And retreat, pull back a little bit. What is the sacred destiny for my Leo? Sacred destinies for my Leos, March 2nd to the 7th. Energy, show me. Okay, show me. Going forward. Yeah, going forward. Going forward, going forward, going forward. I think they've been speaking to you. If you are a Leo and you are dealing with some kind of schmucky situation, it's less than what you deserve, 100 times less than what you deserve. These flaky men, or whoever they are, even women, and they're in a relationship or they're married, and you're like, I want to build a life with somebody, and then you find out, and you're like, oh, I don't think so, okay? Right. Moving on. Wonderful Virgos. Hi. Thank you, Leos. Intense. I heard, tell it like it is. If you want something to play with, go and find yourself a toy. Oh my God, I have never sung it. Ooh, I have never sung that. That's what I heard though. 'Cause I'm not your little boy. Wow. Leo, that was for you. All right, Virgo. Why did I just hear butterfly kisses? Butterfly kisses. I don't remember other words. I don't know. So years old. Show me my gorgeous Virgos. What's going on for Virgo? Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Hello. Let me see. I just heard all around the world. Who is that? I'm trying to think. All right. Virgo, we have you putting down burdens this week. I don't know how you're doing it. Maybe your projects are finished. Maybe your taxes are done. Maybe you're done something. You've met an obligation. And it's time that you took a break. Because carrying 10 wands is heavy. Yeah. And you're not talking to somebody or moving towards them either. Why is that? What's the challenge? You stop communicating with somebody. 5 of Cups. They either kept hurting you or kept hurting themselves or talking about somebody else or something that disturbs your peace, Virgo. And you're like, listen, get out of the past and move forward. You can't talk about your ex and date me. That's what I just heard. Trying to date you online and talk about their ex, and you heard them say something pitiful or they're stuck. You're like, we can't go further with this. You're burdening me with your pain. You may be empathic and somebody's like calling you constantly crying or upset of something like that. And you're like, dang, I can't do it. That's what I heard. Tell me more about the 2nd to the 7th for Virgo. 5 of Cups, what is that? Emperor in reverse. This is somebody who did not have standards, he was not a creator. He wasn't as responsible as he said he was. Easily caves in, easily compromises, and doesn't hold space. He's not a man of God. Not a man of God, just for the record. And so, it looks like you probably say, this is it. Yep, we're not going there today. Not today, Satan. Or you just stopped talking to them and it caused a 10 of Swords for them. I don't know what happened, but it's not your energy that's sitting here in 5 of Cups constantly crying. Your breakthrough is a 9 of Cups. You get happiness. You find something that enlivens you this week and makes you happy. I don't care what it is. It could be painting. It could be, I don't know. Anything that you do that is wonderful. You're in the axis of the 9 of Cups. Excuse me. I've been soaking ginger in water and drinking that. So tell me, the 9 of Cups is a breakthrough, but what is it? Knight of Pentacles. It's something that you want. It's sturdy, steady, dependable. It doesn't rush. It doesn't lie. It has no point. It's coming to you, or you're going towards it. And your advice is to make sure to keep yourself in check this week. Keep your balance. Make sure that, if you had to face the Lord this week, that you'd be upright, right? Justice. Your advice, Virgo, is to be balanced. And I think you're about to get, you know what else? Some of you, there's a storyline here of somebody who passed away. and left you money or something, and somebody who compromised person took it or messed with it, and you're just done. You're done. You're like, you know what? Keep the frickin' money. I don't need it that bad. It doesn't sound like Virgo to say that though. Virgo's like, bitch, give me my money. I worked for it. But not all. So the justice card is representing the fact that you'll either get justice or you'll seek justice. And usually when it's upright, you find it. But this ten of Swords, Virgo, is the ending of this king, this fake king who's in a third party and always crying, crying out or begging or talking some crap at you. And you're like, I don't want to hear you crap. So you don't. You just block it out. Show me the possible outcome for my gorgeous Virgos. Show me the possible outcome. Standing on the truth is going to be your best bet this week. Virgo love, Virgo money, Virgo love, Virgo money, Virgo love, Virgo money. Yeah, so this could be a King of Wands that you're dealing with, an Aries, a Leo, or Sag. Virgo, and they're not in the upright. They could be a real egotistical person. They could be somebody who uses their energy in the wrong way. Too much passion, too much self-centered. What is this King of Wands for Virgo? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. No. So basically, you'll end the week with justice and the Queen of Wands energy for yourself. But you do have this influence still here that's holding back from you. And you're like, why? I'm the Queen of Wands right now. I'm sexy. I'm stable. I'm working hard. I believe in long-term relationships. But I'm also not going to stick around and listen to your shit. Virgo, you'll be on that chariot so fast because they're not upright. You got something that's moving now in your life. Yep, look here, honeys. You're also sitting in the energy of hope. Our beautiful stars, our beautiful chosen ones. They have a task to do on the planet. They will distribute energy evenly in order to get justice. What's the love message for my gorgeous Virgos? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. We have pulling back and retreating for a minute. Pulling back from the world. And we have flirting. So somebody might flirt with you this week. What is a sacred destiny for my Virgos this week? The 2nd to the 7th. What do you have, Spirit? Show me. Release. Releasing finally. Letting something go. But you have so much to offer. Look at, Nine of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles is an amazing energy, beautiful Virgos. So you know what? All hope is not lost. If you're ending something with somebody, you have the power. I got the power. Because this is where you're going. Nine of Cups. Joy. Finding your joy. Carrying it over. Making sure it stays. Yeah. Moving on. Hello, my gorgeous Libras. How are you? Welcome, Libra. Let's go. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What do we got for Libra this week? We got March 2nd through the 7th. I could be going into the tones of the charts, but I'm not. Holy Spirit, give me an intuitive glimpse of what's going on with Libra. Ooh, baby mama gonna build something, or she could be pregnant. That's you. You're represented as somebody who's pregnant now, either with a baby or ideas, but you're a builder. You're making sure everything stays alive. Judgment is your challenge. Oh, that's a good one. I'll look into why you got judgment. Because judgment is revival of something that wasn't working, or it was dead, or a relationship that's dead. Your breakthrough, Libra, is the Queen of Cups. Now that's somebody that's in love with you, or comes to you, or revives a relationship with you. She could also be the Empress for all I know. But she is very empathic and kind, and she's loving. That could be the Empress. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'll look. So tell me, what is the advice this week for you guys on the 2nd? Oh. What? We got the 7 of Swords. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to take that until, if it comes out, it comes out. Show me. What is the advice for Libra? Queen of Cups. King of Swords. Stay in your complete authority. Stay completely clear. Make sure you're always on top of things. Take care of I heard, take care of your woman. You're not all that emotional this week. You're going to be really principled and logical. You're going to be making solutions to things, right? That's what you're going to be doing. Empress. And what is your outcome? Queen of Swords. Look at this. This is a divine union, or a situation where you are standing beside yourself. You're standing for what you believe, or you're standing up for this Empress. Tell me who the Empress is. Who is the Empress? Show me the Empress, please. Four of Pentacles. Judgment has been called on an Empress who's been holding back on you. Yeah. What about the Judgment? Judgment is on the 5 of Wands. No weapon formed against you will prosper this week. God's sending it right back. Could be this person over here. What about this beautiful Queen of Cups? Queen of Cups. This is a relationship you save. You don't end that cycle. Yeah, you don't end that cycle. Why not? Why don't you end the cycle with the Queen of Cups this week? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Why don't you? Because somebody has knowledge. Somebody has knowledge of something or an awareness of something. I'm seeing that. And what is the love message for my Libras this week? Working on your money. Working on your money. Working on your bag. Finances and career. Oh. Really? Really? My neighbors out there all debating. They talk a bit. Look at this King, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Soulmate. Oh, snap. They could be coming in, or this could actually play out for you. I don't know. We shall see. What is your sacred destiny for the of March 2nd to the 7th? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I enjoy doing this. Hi, Connie. Hello, Connie. Hi. How's everybody? No, I don't get a big crowd. Protection. So, Libra, whatever you have going on, there is divine protection for you, okay? Is what I heard. And then along with this scenario. All right, moving on to my gorgeous Scorpios. Scorpio. How are you? Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Let's go. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What do we have for Scorpio? This week, March 2nd to the 7th. What is the energy for them? What's the big deal? 4 of Cups. Holding back, somebody not giving the love that is needed, not having enough compassion, not coming forth with their emotions, emotionless, withdrawn. Why? Because there's something that somebody's either hiding from you or you're hiding from them. There's something that has not been revealed yet, and it's very disturbing. To your soul, it's disturbing. Tell me what. What is the 8 of Swords in reverse, which you don't see? King of Pentacles. Oh, Scorpio. Somebody with wealth and money and power. And your challenge this week is trying to put down one of the burdens, one of the choices, one of the things you got going on. You're tired. Tell me why is that a challenge? Because whatever you've been putting up with, Scorpio, has caused you a lot of grief, and you're done with it. You're like, I gotta stop, I gotta stop. It's got me, I'm tired. I'm trying to make money, I can't do it. What is going on? You just can't sit around and let anything go to hell, though. You're not going to. You're very productive. Yep. You're very productive. Bless you, Scorpio, that you can achieve supernatural things with those gifts that you have, and that you have the good wisdom to know when to stop. Tell me, my darlings, what is Scorpio's breakthrough? Page of Wands. Either somebody comes and says, hey, I got a new idea, a new project. I got something I want to share with you. Or you're like that. You're like, okay, all right. I'm going to go and do something cool. Something new, something cool, something different. Scorpio. Why is the Page of Wands? Queen of Pentacles. Because you have a job, you have a business, or you're educated. You're solid. You could be married, or you could be grounded and stable. You have something to offer. You could have a Spotify store or something. I don't know. Shopify store. I don't know. Whatever it is, it has everything to do with your destiny, your future, and your self-dependence. Okay. Gotta stay awake. Tell me, my Scorpio, so what is the advice for Scorpio during this week period? What's your advice for my Scorpios, no matter what's going on? Show me. Rise and shine, sugar babies. I heard, ain't no sunshine when she's gone, only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, you're rising up. You're being seen as somebody who's overcome some serious crap. Tell me about it. Yeah, Two of Swords, because you had to block somebody. Obviously, I'm not talking to them. You know, they're blind. They're blind. Yeah, and here you are, Scorpio, bringing down a tower, or a tower happens. Tell me about it. Why does the tower show up in Scorpio's reading? It's a disaster. It's like a sudden disaster of some kind. Tell me. The Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant could be a Taurus, but it could also represent somebody in religion, somebody in faith, a husband, a father, someone with power. The Tower is the devil. And the devil's messing with you because because of your faith and your beliefs, but you're going to rise above it anyway. Keep your eyes open on anything that doesn't feel right and preempt it, because Scorpio, you're the psychics. You already know that. There's something going to happen with somebody. Something's going to happen to somebody who's messed with you. It's like the evil is going to finally get it, because God came in and said, I'm sick of this devil. I'm sick of this devil. I've been watching you fight and fight and fight and fight and stay and keep starting new and keep rising. And then there's this person who is in the background challenging you, harassing you, lying about you. Something stupid. Tell me about it. And you're not talking to them. And they're not making any traction for coming at you either. Lovers. Could be a Gemini. Could be a Gemini and a Taurus. Hold on just a minute. Wow, okay. So let's go. Holy Spirit, show me the love messages for my Scorpio. Love messages for the week of March 2nd to the 7th. For Scorpio, the first week of codependency. I think you knew that with somebody. What else, please, for Scorpio? That ain't all, because you're the Queen of Pentacles. You're moving. You're blocking. You're dealing with stuff. And you've got a tower is coming for you. Either for a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Gemini this week. You're busy working on yourself and your own future and calling in your own love. And you should be. What's your destiny card for my Scorpios? What do you got for Scorpio this week? I mean, you're dealing with a lot of people that are a little shifty, yeah? And you're like, God says, you didn't even see them do that, but I did. So I'm bringing the tower down on them for coming against my chosen one. That's what I heard. Tell me when I say chosen one, I mean Christ. Chosen. Not the world chosen. Here we go, Scorpio. Transformation as usual. What's that? Well, thank you. Yes, you can. I'm pretty close to done. I'm on Scorpio. Got a few more that I'd like to finish, and then I'll do a few. I'll do a personal or two. And of course, if you're my member of my channel, if you need something, just ask me a question, because that's why you're a member, so that I can pop in and answer you quickly. Instead of playing, you can catch me on. You join my channel for $2.99 a month, and I'm live every single day, unless I'm sick or something, which is rare. I don't come live. And the truth is that you could pop in. Let's say you got a job interview coming up, and you feel uncomfortable, and you can ask me, because you join your energy with me. You're already my members, and I love you dearly. I mean, I pray for you guys in my private time. So. Actually, I pray for all of you. Holy Spirit. Moving on to Sagittarius. Hi, Sag. How are you? Hello, hello. Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate you. Sagittarius. Hi, Jennifer. Are you still here? Let's take a look. Sagittarius. And then Darlene. Any more Saggies in here? More Saggies in my house? And by the way, when I read your cards, Sagittarius, I'm reading for me. Why? My North Node, baby. I have to be a Sag. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. But I can't wait to get on the road again. That's Sagittarius. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. Sorry if I suck. Ha 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 ha. Sag. Chariot, told you on the road again. What did I say? Chariot, movement, travel. This week is going to be you trusting your intuition, moving towards something you love. Ooh, that's a challenge. Why is that 10 of Cups a challenge? Explain, Lucy. Because somebody ain't generous here, and you know it. But you love them, but they don't have money. Maybe you're going to help them. Maybe you're supporting somebody. I don't know. Tell me why there's no money with that person. They're burdened. People have a lot of financial burden. Somebody you love has financial burden, or they're heavily burdened. Why are they burdened? Page of Cups. Now, somebody in your world, Sagittarius, owes you an apology and is heavy on them because they held back from you and they knew they shouldn't. Okay, I'm just telling you. I'm just saying. And they haven't apologized, but they need to, because it's burdening them. They're carrying around guilt. What the hell's wrong with them? What is your breakthrough, Sagittarius, this week? The Lovers. Realizing you actually do have options. You're so not stuck with this situation. You're like, wait a minute. You're wrong. And you get to rise above. Hey, you're on the horse and you're on the move. And you realize there's more to love than certain things, and you bring that forth. 6, 6. Hold on, I'm gonna do something because it's like an oven in here. My precious baby. Hi, pregnant baby. You pregnant baby. I love you, but I gotta move you into bedroom. My girl, Mommy's moving you. I gotta open the door because it's hot as hell. I cannot breathe. This is a girl. Every time I open that door, she sneaks out into the neighborhood, and that's not cool. All right. Here we go. Sagittarius. Oh my God. Listen, you're rising above everything, but you know what I feel like? I feel like you're finding ways to help people this week. You're finding ways to move forward and rise above things and encourage other people who are heavily burdened and show them the love that they're missing. I think you're very loving this week, and I just want to wrap my arms around you. I just feel like this is you this week. Like, you didn't even know I loved you that much. Yeah. And people are going to go, oh my God, they found a way where there was no way. They came in, they encouraged, they did what they needed to do, and now everybody's saying, did you see what Sagittarius just did? They raised everybody up. They raised somebody up who's having a hard time. I want to say that's beautiful. Please do that. And there's somebody who's guilty, like they feel guilty for something. They don't want to ask for help, but they need it. That's another part of this reading too. They don't want to ask for help, but they need it. Okay. So your advice this week, my gorgeous Saggies, is give it anyway. Offer anyway. Go forward anyway. This is donating, giving, sharing, or helping somebody out. You're seeing somebody's story or yours. Maybe you get a raise. Maybe you get a raise. Maybe somebody comes in and makes an offer to you. Well now, 10 of Pentacles, extreme wealth, extreme abundance, extreme abundance. Somehow or another, this week is going to manifest. I see family for you guys this week though, probably family or friends, but you're bringing forth an option. Now you could also be into trading. You could be a trader, you could be, or something like that, you know, and you're like, what a good was. Now I got victory. Now I feel like I'm making progress. Now I'm rising above financially a little bit. Yeah, now I can help somebody because I'm rising above financially. Wealth, something you do brings in a massive amount of abundance, and it's really awesome. It has to do with you following your intuition and going forth with the heart of healing. Be careful. Make sure my BB don't open the door, because she can open the doors now. What happens when you really want to do something really bad? You do it. You're a case. Well, everybody that's here, love you. So Sagittarius. Oh, what the hell? What's the outcome going to look like then? What do we have for the following part of the week? The end of the week. What do you have? Here we go. Be impatient, holding it together, watching your temper, getting all excited, but not losing your cool. You're being yourself this week. You're being temperate. You're taking good care of yourself, and you should. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. So I think you may be reinvesting or reworking with something this week. Some kind of investing, maybe in a new relationship. I don't know. But you're being seen as victorious, and I love it. Movement, movement, movement. Choices, choices, and patience with people. Extreme patience. You're just making some kind of an investment that pays off, and I hope it does. How about a wedding offer? You know, wedding. Let us be lovers, we'll marry our fortunes together. I got some real estate here in my bag. Take the last train. All gone to look for America. All right, what do we have? So wedding could be yours, could be someone else's. It could be a relationship that is beneficial for everybody. You could, man, what is the destiny for my Saggies? Here, security, money, family, security. You provide security for someone, and your week is powerful. You have a chance to bless people and or to invest in something that's going to really move, right? And it's going to help you. How beautiful. I don't know how it plays out. I don't know exactly, but I do know that when you see that kind of energy, that's like, I made a choice to do something that was the right one. And that's the way that I see it, you know? All right, beautifuls. Moving on to Capricorn. My Cappies. Hello, you earth vibes. How y'all doing? How are my Capricorns? I love your disposition now. I do. I love Capricorn's disposition. All right. Show me my gorgeous Capricorn spirit. Show us Capricorn this week, March 2nd to the 7th. Wealth, money, abundance, family. You popped out in my hand. 10 of Pentacles. Money, 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 money. Money. Really? So you're Daddy Warbucks this week, right? Are you? What does that mean? The moon. You're not showing it to anybody either. You're keeping it under wraps. Well, I don't know. Show me what your challenge is. Your challenge is the 5 of Cups. Overcoming sorrow and not giving. You could be dealing with a Cancer as well that's very moody and emotional. And you're not. It could be dealing with a moody or emotional Cancer. Yeah, this week. Tell me about the 5 of Cups. The Chariot. See? Cancer. I called that one right. Movement. You're trying to move something with a Cancer energy. Is it going to? No. No. Because deception somewhere. Someone's not being honest with themselves or you. The 7 of, you got 7, 7. This Cancer that you're dealing with is not honest. But they can't seem to get over being sorrowful. And Capricorn, it could be a family member as well. But there's something shrewd or deceptive about the way they're doing something. Yeah. Well, first of all, let me put it to you this way. Capricorn, you're dealing with a witch or a bitch or a backstabber or a gossiper or a deceiver. And they're crying, crying, crying all the time. And they're full of shit. And I'm going to tell you that. You have a Cancer or a Pisces that's over here, and they're using spiritual energy and their words the wrong way, and you can't see it. And they could be cheating you out of money or security in some way, shape, or form. I'm calling somebody out. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Not only is this person not smart, but they're not disciplined. And this is a person that will gossip, that will talk, that will cheat, that will lie. And it's just, they don't even think about it, they just do it. I'm sorry that you're dealing with somebody like that. I don't know who that is or how that works out in your life. Tell me about, yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Somebody lied to you. They had somebody else going down and you're like, what are you doing? 2 of Wands. Your breakthrough is you finally make a decision. Which way do you want to go with this energy? You know, where am I going to go? So you get a breakthrough that gives you an opportunity to choose what direction you're going. I don't know why you're going there. I just know that you are. Tell me why. Because that's where the money is. That's where the happiness is. 9 of Pentacles. You'd rather be with somebody single and be single. Maybe you're being single. Moving away because somebody cheated, somebody's deceptive. I'm sorry, Capricorn, what a bunch of crap to be put through this by somebody who's dishonest. It's not fair. Now tell me what is your advice? 9 of Pentacles is great energy. I'm making myself single and abundant. I'm going towards my 10 of Pentacles. And because I didn't see this, but now I see it, and now I have a choice. You can keep your lies, and you can keep your sorrow, and whatever it is, your game you're playing with me. And me and my money are out of here, Capricorn says. Yeah, and your advice is to be the Empress. You could be the Empress. Go forth and build. You are bringing new life into the planet somehow. I don't know how, but you are. And it has to do with your destiny, and there's nobody going to stop that either. No. Your North Node, right now you could be single, abundant, you could have a family, you could have already had babies or a business, but you're making a choice this week, and it's very productive for you. Aww. Look at that Hierophant. This is the end of the week. This is your faith. This is where you end up. My faith has made me strong. It's allowed me to build again, to stay on my North Node, no matter who's crossed my path, no matter who gives me grief. I'm still going to be stable and believe in believe in marriage, believe in family, believe in holidays, believe in cooking together. I'm still going to be that one, right? That's you, in spite of somebody playing with you. And all they do is cry. Yeah. So you're in your High Priestess. You got the priest, the Empress, and the High Priestess. Capricorn, and this is powerful, potent, because this is like the divine masculine feminine spiritually, top of the line. We know our stuff and we're not afraid to talk about it, but we're only going to reveal what you ask for, because we know things that we can't tell you. You have to ask. And there you are, Empress. Something powerful. And the Wheel of Fortune. It's powerful, Cappies. It is. It's powerful. And there's money. Yep. Knight of Cups. So basically, it's looking to me like you're like, you know what? I'm single and abundant, and I'm working on my wealth. I'm working on my stability. And I don't want to play with these people. You know, I don't want to play with anybody. Wheel of Fortune. You're fun. All right. So let me see your love message, Cappy. Letting go of control issues. Yeah, maybe you couldn't control this situation this week. So maybe you're just like working on your money and stability. Show me the sacred destiny for Capricorn, please. Capricorn. Show me Capricorn's sacred destiny. Taking action and not waiting around to see what happens. Okay? No need to take action this week. Moving along. All right? We love you. We hope you have a fabulous week. And I will just talk to you later, my gorgeous Capricorn. Do reach out if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, especially if you're a member. Members only pay $22.22 for a reading. It doesn't matter if it's career, money, wealth, health. It doesn't matter. You get a nice full reading which explains everything we can possibly answer. Holy Spirit. Moving on, let's take care of our Aquarius. Hi, Aquas. Hello, Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. You're kicking butt and taking names in our spiritual world now, aren't you? Our energy out here. Sagittarius, Aquarius changed everything. They're like, okay, we're calling you out on this, and we're calling you out on this, and you're going to see this, and you're going to see that. And then we move up over in here to Pisces, where you're going to feel this, and you're going to feel that, and you're going to experience mysteries, and you're going to be blown away. You know, I got to show you this. There's this little paw sticking up under the door. She's trying to open the door. You're a smart girl, baby. Mommy's almost done. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so very much for hitting the like button for me. Appreciate it. It's just a love gesture, and there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't cost a damn thing. Not only that, but if you throw a blessing on my channel, well, I'll send it back to you with a tenfold blessing. Holy Spirit, Aqua, what's their week going to be like? Please show me. Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. We got. Ooh. Show me this week, March 2nd. Strength card. Powerful. You might be dealing with a... Okay, I got to run to shut the door. Hold on. You might be dealing with a Leo. I see you. Come on. You're such a sneaker. Oh, God, I could sleep through a week. All right, babes. You can come out now. I'm sorry, but I have to do that or I can't breathe. Yep. All right. All right, sweet baby. All right. All right. So, Aquarius, you are showing up as very strong. You've overcome something this week, and it's very powerful. What is your challenge? Oh, either you have worries and fears, or you're dealing with somebody who does. Always sad, always frustrated, always worried. You know, tell me that. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins. What is that? Is somebody worried about money? About an offer? What is that? Yeah, somebody came in and made a promise they couldn't keep. Somebody's distressed over money. Seven of Swords is somebody who doesn't tell the whole truth. They're deceptive in some way, shape, or form. It's a challenge for you to believe this person really means what they say. And then they go and they say, I love you and I'm going to help you. And then they go in and they call you the next day and they're crying and complaining and worried. And you never get paid. You never, that kind of energy. Yeah. And your breakthrough is that when you go in and ask God about this person, reveal them to me. What is this? What do I do with this? You take time out and you take your time. Don't battle with them. Don't fight with it. Don't even fight with the thought. Go right to the Most High and say, listen, time out. I need to know what this is. So you really do get your answers. That's why you show up as powerful. Yeah. Because this is painful, Aquarius. Ten of Swords in reverse is showing me that whatever this is, you have already been through it. You are not going to have to experience again. It's done and over. There's no revival at all. So you have to heal. You know why? Because you're the star. You are the star. You come in with intense brilliance and hope, and this is you. You're the star, and so you are chosen to carry hope. But you know what's really bad is when you have to spend all this time dealing with these negative energies, entities, criers, whiners, players, manipulators. So your best bet is to pull the cord and pull the plug and go and rest and ask the divine. Take time out and ask God, what do I do about this troubling people? And he'll tell you right away. Don't you dare not love yourself right now, this week. Your advice is to continue to move forward and invest in yourself. And what is this you're building this week? What is this Three of Pentacles? Magician. Coming up with some kind of an alternative. Coming up with alternative ways of doing something. The Magician. Manifesting something you're building on. It's going to be successful though. Because you have the Star and the Magician. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you're to hold out hope. You are to hold out hope. Three of Wands is something is coming for you. You've been waiting for it. I think you've built into it. You're moving into it. And it's going to be good. But you're saving money at this time. And yeah, you're saving money at this time. That's what I have for you right now. That's all I can bring you. It's very complicated. So tell me, take what you need and leave the rest of this. You're just saving money at this time because you have hope something wonderful is going to happen. You are the star, you know, and you're just avoiding this with all cost. Aquarius. Healing family issues. We could be dealing with somebody in the family that's always giving you grief. Healing family issues gives you the opportunity to move forward quietly. Holy Spirit, show me what the destiny is. Sacred destiny for Aquarius this week, March 2nd to the 7th. What do you have? So you have Gemini, you have Aries, Leo, Leo, Gemini, very much in your energy here, and Pentacles. Success. You get success from doing some kind of alchemy, from doing some kind of investment somewhere. You finally get over this. And also the healing family issues could be that something you choose to do is so phenomenal because you bring hope and healing. This is hope. These are both represent hope. And if you carry hope and you're willing to rebuild, right? Invest and rebuild. The Magician comes in to say, absolutely, you can restructure everything and anything in your life as long as you take time to pray and meditate and understand it. Okay, let's go. All right. Now, last but not least, our birthday sign. Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Hello, my water sign baby. My water signs. Hello, beautifuls. How are you? Show me. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Pisces, what's your week going to look like? By the way, if you know anything about spiritual holidays, tomorrow is Purim, so you might want to look into that. All right. Move on. Pisces, show me. How does Pisces show up this week? Oh my God, look at that. Rise and shine. Everything you, this is beautiful. Everything is revealed. You're bright, you're getting new things, you're feeling good. Your challenge is this Ace of Pentacles. Wealth, money, abundance coming in, gifts coming in, offers, a car, a home, what? And your breakthrough is a 7 of Cups, honey. And that means that your choices, whatever happens, comes out of your heart. Everything's going to come out of your heart. And it's so far so good, my friends. What's your advice? 9 of Wands. Remember who you are. Remember where you've been. Remember what you've been through. And put some of these burdens down and go take a break. Take a break before you break, right? 8 of Cups. You may have to leave something in order to find the sunshine. You may have to leave something unsatisfying. Maybe a air sign. I had a King of Swords in reverse, and this person is not, they're deceptive, they're cruel, they're mentally cruel, and you have hope this week. And that's, you believing something's coming in for you, and indeed, you will probably be dealing with these schmucky schmucks that are not dependable, but they're here. You know, Aries, Leo, Leo, possibly a Leo, and they're like, hi, I'm here, and then they disappear. And you're like, oh man, come on. Let me see. Knight of Wands is, I told you, a Leo. They don't have the strength to overcome their passion. You do. Yeah, King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be dealing with a Leo. So tell me about the sun. The sun means you're the joy. You're the 9 of Cups. You're the joy. Happy birthday. You're the birthday person. And the person that just fucking with your head is a magician, a Gemini, masculine, possibly. And they are a problem. There's something they're not telling you. And you're like, man, I knew it. I just knew it. But you have love this week. You're the only one that got the Ace of Cups. I truly hope you are feeling loved, because you got to block somebody for being conflicted and causing a tower in your life. You have to block somebody. At the same time, you're carrying all this positive hope and this new revival, God said. But there's a fire sign that's giving you grief. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's fully your story, but it's truly what I see. And you got new love, possibly. 7 of Cups is very important because it's where your heart is. The Bible says your treasure, let's see, where your heart is where your treasure will be. Pisces, 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 let me see the love. Love it yourself first. Critical, right? That's your week. Tell me your sacred destiny and see if it applies for many of you. It's an influence card of energetic shifting. Flow. Flow, flowing away, letting things be what they are, okay? Alrighty, that is it for all of my signs. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got your number on the wall. I got it for a good time. Remember that? 8675309. Hi. All right. Is that your question? Is that what you paid me for about Logan? Oh, hi, Leo. Hi, Paula. PJ Pumpernickel. Yeah. You will marry one of those. Logan. Hey, Bernadette. Yeah, you guys have been battling some crazy stuff. It's like they're burdening you, but you're like a genius. So you're figuring out a way to overcome. We shall overcome, huh, Aquarius? All right, let me see what you got for Logan. I don't know who Logan is or what that is, but let's see. Logan. Can I ask you, you guys had a relationship already? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Logan. Show me about Logan. Whoever Logan is, how does he show up at this very moment? Where is he? What's he doing? I'm careful about reading for other people too. He's tired. Could be burdened. He could not feel well. He could be, medical, waiting for something to come in to help him to move forward, to be more stable. It's dependable, but it's taking a long time. We have somebody who doesn't feel very strong at this time. They have not defeated something or not healed something. And the problem is that he doesn't feel good. He doesn't feel like he could be in a relationship at this time. And he's in hangman, which means he's either ill in the hospital. I keep seeing somebody in the hospital, somebody, something like that. And let me ask how he feels about if he's okay. I mean, I don't know. Show me. Does he feel about you? Well, whoever you are, he loves you. He thinks you're very generous and kind. But why is he not talking to you? He's got the Ace of Wands. I don't know. He's somebody that put in a lot of work on something and now he's exhausted. Death card. Give me a break. Let me ask you a question. Has this person passed on? Because I'm seeing somebody who's either in a hospital, very sick, very wanting to move towards you, loves you. Yep, truth, God says, truth. Loves you, wants something with you, and wants to apologize, but they're kind of stuck, and they don't feel like they can materialize you or manifest you. They're not trusting themselves at this moment either. So what I have here is, somebody's doing everything in their power to prevent loss, to prevent something from falling apart really big time. And the devil's involved in this. So there's some kind of bondage or something that somebody's not talking about. And I don't know what it is. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So in one way, this person has lost money as well from what they're going through. And they're being told to stay optimistic because he might be going under spiritual warfare too, which means it is time for you to pray for him, right? Okay. All right, lovely. That is what I have for the night, and I'm going to close my eyes for about a half hour because I got to go work until 3 in the morning, and I've been working since 9, so I'm pretty tired. I'm just trying to make sure I'm responsible and pay my bills, and that's the thing, right? All right. We love you very much. And remember, it says, the angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them. So really, he has a circle of angels around his chosen ones to protect them. All you need to do is say thank you and stay in alignment. My dears, I'm going to let you go. I love you. I hope you have a good week. And I don't know, I'll probably see you tomorrow night, okay? Namaste. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Okay, take good care. Bye.